land with that. If you take away anything else from my conversation, as you are negotiating your efforts when it comes to new stadiums and venues and TV deals and radio deals, be very intentional to find out, what are you paying for subscriber fees? What are you paying for the individuals that are watching these networks? And don't allow someone to play the game with you behind the scenes of saying, I will only pay you if I watch for a certain amount of time. I will only give money, because they're hoping that your content won't sustain people for a long amount of time. So in that manner, treat us in the exact same ways you would for others, but realize that there has to be an equity approach, because for 400 plus years you have been ignoring us. You can't ignore us any longer, and so in these spaces. Lastly, to the question, when you think through the moments that are coming, when you see what's happening with the Olympics, obviously just concluding, you see World Cup, you see draft, you see Olympics, et cetera, we want to be thinking about what's coming down the line. And so Andre, our owner, Andre Gudger, who is the tech genius that most people don't even know about. He designed, his previous company actually routed 1/3 of the world's text messaging. Y'all didn't even know it was black men that did that. Your turn-by-turn directions in Verizon cars, Andre Gudger designed that. The lead investors of Russia's attacks for chemical warfare that would reverse it in 10 minutes, Andre Gudger designed that. So in that frame of reference, we focus not just on football, we love football, Jason, not just in basketball, not just in baseball, but we are focusing on lacrosse. Why? Because lacrosse is the 3rd fastest growing sport in the country. And lacrosse used to be an Olympic sport. So starting in April, we are going to oversee the first ever HBCU lacrosse league called Next Collegiate League, which we are fully paying for the league. Bauer Cascade Mavericks saw our vision. They are paying for equipment for 2 years. And because of what we started to lay out, we will build a new venue associated with this and also bring in non-HBCUs with it. Why? Because we want the Olympics to have lacrosse back in 2028. We want to think about what's coming, because fundamentally, I want to make sure that our kids get college scholarships to say, you may not be the Jason that can play in the league for 7 years. You may not be the one that can go from here. But if I get you the lacrosse scholarship and I can make you money and we make money at the same time, that's the level of negotiations that have to happen. Desmond Tutu said it best. Don't raise your voice in an argument, improve your argument. And that's how we focus on our negotiations.
I'll build on that, because I think there's